Good evening, mortals and monsters, and welcome back to another chapter in the Fables of Alaemyr. My name is Jay Steiber. I'm going to be our intrepid adventurers, introducing them, talking, easy, hard, let's go. First we have Sir Alan Starr, played by the talented Nathaniel.
Hello.
Hello. Tonight we also have Burke, played by our Ian. I need an adjective for Ian.
Voice line.
We'll have Talon as well, played by Peercy.
What's up?
And we have Vesper, played by Allie.
That's me.
Yes. Join us as we change the future or die trying. Now for...
That's cool.
Thank you. So now the question is, what did we do last time? We're going to spin the wheel of who is going to be suffering through, going to do recap, and it comes up on Peercy. Why don't you give us a summary of what happened last time on Fighter Ball Z?
All right. Well, if I remember correctly, we had a discussion with Vesper's sister that went interestingly. She's in on everything now. And then I believe we were talking about what to do, talking more about the base. Sir Star brought up that there's a place he wanted to go find a book from. And so we went to that cave to find that book. And where we left off, we had defeated some other Warforged, contacted Kestrel out of the blue, have the book in hand, and charmed 2 bullets.
And confused 3 Warforged.
Yes.
All of the CC. That's a pretty good summary. Which I believe will bring us right into. We'll be coming in tonight, starting tonight's chapter with y'all having just survived an encounter with 3 ancient mechanized devices, the ancient warforged that look remarkably similar to Burke. The 2 bullets who have come and attacked are now charmed and have decided that y'all be friends, not food. Sir Star has a very important book in hand, and the 4 of you are getting ready to make your way out. One thing that is something to be noted of is at this moment, now that all of you are together, catching your breaths after that intense battle of literal Mortal Kombat-esque heart ripping. Well done, Vesper.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much. You hear a reverberation within the cave itself, and a large crash as a stalactite smashes to the ground. You will be... Aha! Thank you, Peercy. And multiple parts of the ceiling begin to crush down. It appears that the cavern you are in is somewhat unstable. And I'd like everyone to give me an initiative, please. We'll be doing this in initiative order, as y'all are going to attempt to get the heck out of there.
Ooh. First roll of the day is a natural 20. We love to see it.
Oh, yeah. Very good.
That is an 11 for Sir Star.
Everyone got dice and good. All right, let me record initiatives. Vesper, you're adding your dex, which is 5?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
25.
25. Full 25. That's right.
Full 25.
All right, Peercy's on an 18.
Yep.
Sir Star's on an 11. And Ian is just hanging out.
17 for Burke.
Thank you very much. Beautiful. Love to see it. Here we are. All right. Top of the round, we will be on to Vesper.
So I have dropped the Warforged hearts into Talon's bag of holding, and I'm hoping...
The hot hearts.
Yeah, that the magic of that liminal space will make it so that they don't scorch anything else. And if I recall correctly, Burke was like picking up the Warforged bodies to try and take with us, right?
That's correct. Yep.
Okay. I'm going to do my full best to help him with that
Okay.
as much as I can.
Sure. And Burke, remind me, where are you trying? Are you trying to just pick them up, or are you trying to like eat them?
I'm just picking them up. I am very large right now.
Yeah.
That is
Burke is
correct. You are. You're a big thick boy. All right, Vesper. So you're going to be going to there to attempt to shoulder one of these Warforge?
I don't know that I can, because they must weigh like 1,000 pounds, right? Like they're big, and
they're big and made of heavy things. Yes.
Yeah, but what I will be doing, because Burke is big, is like I'm gonna drag, if I can, the one in the water toward him and just like help him pick them up, and hope that his giant size will give him enough beef to carry them out himself.
Certainly. Well, I'll make it easier by giving you a marker of where the one in the water is.
Yeah. So I will.
Okay.
Because it's not deep water or anything.
No,
right?
No.
Yeah.
It is probably at the point where that Warforge sunk, something like 3, maybe 4 feet deep at the farthest, which is fine. Except that as it is still water, there is sediment in it. It is not the clearest of water, so you're going to have to.
Whatever. I'm the one who downed him. I know where he is. Like.
Certainly, you'll be able to. You might bump your shin into something, but you'll easily be able to get there. Okay,
Yeah.
so you can take your movement to go there. Give me an athletics roll, please.
Yep. That is 13 plus 8 for 21.
Very nice. All right, so you were able
Nope.
to.
That's
Nope.
not math.
13 plus 8 is 21.
Okay, it is math. Yep, that's math.
Okay, all right, we're good.
Kids.
Welcome to new and old math.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'll,
Okay.
whatever piece of him is the most grabbable and start dragging him over.
Perfect. Yeah. So you're able to jump into the water and grab something. This was kind of a less honky Warforged than the other two.
He was the mage.
He was the finger wiggler. Indeed, he was. And you're able to drag him to shore. You'll probably be using half movement in the water and then quarter movement while you are going to be dragging something very heavy. And
That's
not
fine.
So
I only have to
rhythmic.
drag him 15 feet, and with a dash, I have 60 feet of movement. So,
Perfect. That will work great.
yep.
All right. Next will be it's going to be the layer's turn. That's how this is going to work, and there will be a series of. Give me a moment, as I do some DM things while I roll some dice.
Were there 3 or 4 of them?
There were 3.
Then how? Sorry, we just have 4 brown dot. We have 4 Warforged.
Yep. Because
So-
yep, that one's gone, and for some reason we already had that one. Burke already had it. My bad. I added a new one because I didn't realize we had the WWF, the Wizard Warforged.
Yep.
Ah,
Totally what that
okay.
means.
Yep.
It's like
This is
trying to wrap my brain around what WWF meant.
Hey, like,
Water
Wow, that makes
Warforged.
sense.
weird
Well,
Wonder Friends.
while they're doing that, could I make a roll to kind of understand these bullets a little better?
Understand the bullets.
Like,
What are you
they
trying to do?
as creatures?
Know what they do.
kind of know what they can do, what they're capable of.
Okay, give me a nature roll.
Okay.
And to be clear, this is something that you are doing through your kind of coaxing them, like good boy, good dog. Let me see your paws. Oh, this looks like this could tunnel through stone.
Yeah, while
sort of thing.
Vesper's dragging the thing.
Cool. Yep. All right, give me that.
19.
Good roll.
Thanks.
Very nice.
I rolled
Okay, yeah,
15.
that's good. Yeah. Okay. So what you're able to observe in the moment, pull up my initiative tracker, which you will be next. What you're able to kind of see is that these things are very rough. They are, as you can see, in their giant maws of mouths, as well as in their clawed feet, that there are bits of rock and rubble. You think that it is likely that these things are able to burrow. One thing you're able to get from that. But right now there is going to be a series of rocks are going to be falling from the roof itself, as some of the stalactites are going to be landing in and around their area. I will be rolling. That looks like Talon and the bullets. Talon, run me your AC again. Pull that up right here. I don't need to have it remind you. I see it.
15,
15.
16.
Okay. As you are kind of bending down to see these things, a series of medium-sized rocks begins to fall on and around you, as well as other areas around this cavern as it begins to slowly come down.
Yeah, can we just move?
And it's your turn. It's definitely time to probably get the heck out. So you will actually get hit and take 4 points of damage as a rather large stone comes and hits you. Luckily, the bullets do not seem to be hit. So you seem to be in an unfortunate position as one of these rocks comes down.
Yeah, let's go, boys. I start moving
All
this way.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a full. No, I already did his thing, so I'll take my 30.
Okay, perfect. And your bullets, they have a move speed of 40, so if they can come with you, as you're promising them snacks, they will do so. They will fall. They'll move on your initiative, as we'll treat them as if they're your companions for now.
Sounds great.
Excellent. All right. Burkers.
Okay. Burke is going to try to move with all these corpses on him and
Just
try to
another
follow
day in the
along
life
with
of Burke.
everybody. Yep.
All right. You'll be moving at half speed because you are certainly encumbered.
Sure.
Not that that is still
I
mechanical.
will. Yeah, I will double move the 30 feet.
Do it.
Okay, with the buttons that I definitely can do. Okay.
Click and drag. And I'll help you take these guys with you. Pachoop.
Sure.
Pachoop. And Pachoop.
I'll be
Beautiful.
Burke.
All right. Awesome. That will be Burke. Sir Star.
Sir Star is gonna tuck the book away into his pack and keep moving.
Okay.
Let's see here. There's a move. Let's get a bonus action, cunning action, dash. To about there.
Perfect.
We will drop my dupe right on top of me.
Okay.
And I'm just going to move the thing into the wall because it's now in my pack.
Yeah, but it's all good. We could just I can just get rid of that for you.
Thank you.
We'll just say add it to your character sheet, and we're good to go. Okay, we'll be back at the top. Vesper, and get you out of here.
We go zoom.
Zoomies.
Oops, I zoomed in on the map because I said the word zoom and I just clicked on the word zoom.
Nice.
I feel like
Alright.
your map is voice activated. That's what I'm choosing to believe.
Maybe. So
I
that's
choose to believe what I was programmed to believe.
Enhance.
30,
Name that episode, kids.
3, 4, 5, 6. I'm right in with the bullets here.
Awesome. Okay, very good. Next will be more shaking of as the cavern begins to come around you. Different as the walls are shaking, the ceiling overhead begins to come down. All of you are going to be hit with small amounts of rocks that begin to come down. Larger and larger pieces are breaking off from the ceiling, and each of you must make. Let's make it a dexterity saving throw. Let's do that. Just a bunch of AoE stuff is coming down at you.
20.
20
Ooh,
good.
also 20.
24.
20 also good. 20. Hey, Burke, you want to not get 20?
8.
There you go. Perfect. Thank you.
On brand.
Anytime.
All right. Burke, for failing your save, you will take 4 points of damage.
Mhm.
And everybody else will take 2. No, little rocks never hurt anybody. Y'all are going to be fine. No reason to rush. It's easy. Next, the initiative will be Talon.
Double move for everybody and my buddies.
All right. Time to go.
I'm try to get
Nope.
as close to 40
That's
as I
not-
can. And then 40 again. Oh, 20. Another 20-ish.
Mhm.
We'll go there.
All right. Brought the boys.
This one's sideways, so it looks like he's drifting.
Just trips around the corner.
Now picturing Tokyo Drift bullets.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So stupid. I love it. All right. Awesome.
Yep. That's what
All right.
happens.
Burke, get a move on.
Keep on moving on.
Mhm.
But you
I'll bring them with you. Don't worry.
did not move
Just
the right
drop
amount.
Drop them and just telekinetically summon them to yourself. Now you're holding Vesper also, apparently.
Cool. If it looks like it is going to be raining rocks this whole time, I'm also going to rage.
It does, and that is you be mad at them rocks. Those rocks never did nothing for
I'm
you.
very fucking mad at the rocks.
These
Excellent.
stupid rocks.
Oh, music with rocks in it. All right. Excellent, excellent, perfect, awesome, great. And Sir Star, you're out in front. Lead the way.
Gonna keep leading the way. Get out of the way there.
Sir Star, can you give me a perception check, please? As you are
Okay.
head of the.
That is an average roll
Okay.
for 17.
Okay. Your average rolls are still ridiculous. As you are looking right here at the very top of the ceiling, you see a bunch of stalactites that are beginning to crack as they looks like they will come down. They appear to be rather large and possibly very problematic, as this is your one way out. That's what you see.
Is that he thinks they're going to drop down and block the path, or they're going to drop down and hurt someone?
Little could be both. It's you know what? Give me a. Sight's not quite right. Nature could be right. Give me an intelligence nature roll.
That is exactly what that is. And that is a 19.
Okay. You think that it's very possible that, depending on how many of them fall, it could hurt. It could block terrain. If they all fall, it could completely block the path. But at the very least, it's going to make the terrain more difficult. This could be a problem.
Yeah, he would relay that information around the corner.
Sure.
As he keeps moving. Where's the measuring tool? Hold on. So they are out of my sight line. Can I start moving quietly?
Sure.
I can't see the crabs, right?
No.
Yeah, cool. He's gonna stealth.
Here, let me fix that.
And do well
Okay, it's fine.
at that. Roll, but not. 24. There we go.
Oh, that's like half of what you did last time. I think you rolled a,
I know.
a
So
dirty.
sad.
I think you rolled a dirty 40, which is some bullshit right there, which I loved very much so. Hey, look, no more crabs. Perfect. All right, you're moving stealthily.
Yeah, he's going to.
Okay, where are you moving to?
Oh, I'm still in my measuring tool. That's why.
Select token.
Yep, I know. There we go. Bonus action. Drop him right on top of me.
Great.
Oh, wait, hold on. What I should instead do is use my bonus action to keep moving. Let's be about there. Cool. And that'll be turn.
Okay.
Oh,
great.
wait, they're not there anymore.
I guess not.
Oh, cool. That's his turn.
All right. Okay, very good. Back to the top. Vesper. Apparently, you've been informed that rocks fall and everyone dies.
Have I? I'm very far back.
You've been informed that Burke is great at hugs.
Probably got
I
his
knew
front
that
back.
already.
He's
Yeah, I was
angry
like-
and he wants hugs.
10, 15, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We go here.
Okay, very good.
Did you go next?
All right. Next, rocks fall, and large one of the big stalactites from above crashes down in this entryway right here. It shatters on impact, creating rubble maybe a foot or two high, but the other another two stalactites are still holding up above. Have not yet completely blocked this path, but it seems bad. I also need dexterity saving throws from everybody, please, as more rocks begin to fall from the ceiling.
Strong 7.
Strong
Hey.
7, all right.
I got a
Strong
20.
7. Hey.
Ooh.
I got a 26.
Ooh. Talon?
23.
23. So once again, one person under a 10 and everybody else over 20.
Mm-hmm.
Would love to see it, kids. All
That's
right.
how this party works every time.
That's so good. All right. We're going to be seeing for the one failer. I'll let you identify yourself for everyone else. You take 9 points of damage. Everybody else takes 4 points of damage. As continuously larger and larger rocks are beginning to fall. And the larger rubble's beginning to come down.
That rock bloodied me. Very rude.
Very rude. It hit you on the dome.
Right on my head.
Yep. Talon.
I'm checking my inventory. Hold on.
Do I have a hat I can put on?
It's
Possibly
like,
one
do
that
I
is
have a
hard.
shield? I don't think I do.
I want a hat with a hardness of at least 6.
Right? No. No, I don't have anything in my backpack that could help me here. Continue.
Okay, Talon.
All right.
Rocks be fallen.
So, let's see. I'm going to double move again.
Okay. That rubble area considered difficult terrain. Your movement will be halved as you go across it.
I can't even get to it yet.
Just letting you know.
But as I see it when I come there,
Mhm.
when I get to that point, right?
Right?
And my buddies can double move,
They can.
and they have a burrow speed of 40,
They do.
so they should be able to just go right through it.
They should. So why don't you give me a make animal do the thing you want to do roll?
They're charmed by me.
I think they are. Right? So it's not so much an intimidate, it'd be like maybe a persuasion, like a nature persuasion roll. So why don't you give me they're charmed. They like you. If you as friend, you were like, "Hey, friend, good boy, doggy. Go over here. Sure, go burrow through this thing." Okay.
Sounds like animal handling.
Yeah, it does. Why don't you do it to animal handling? I don't know why every single time I try to say that I do that. I just fall into the word and I can't find my way out.
Can't get animal handling out.
It's not a hard word.
Well, it's 2 words. That's the problem.
Wait, it's 2 words? Oh no. Years of training wasted. Animal handle.
Charm will give you mechanically advantage on checks you make to influence them. So
Please advantage the hominos. We're just gonna go with that and it's gonna be
advantage
fine.
on the homina. Yep.
Peercy, please give me a roll.
Yeah, so
With wisdom.
Kind of roll.
8 total.
No. That's with advantage?
Yeah, because they're charmed by me, and I wouldn't imagine they have to roll for them. But yeah,
The total is 8.
I point to a thing that they can do.
Yep.
And say, "Hey, can you do the thing? Go for it, guys."
Mhm.
And they don't, which is weird.
Oh no.
Help me not be crushed. Your best friend.
They kind of go look at it and they kind of go sniffing around it and looking around it, and they kind of go over to you and start nipping at your clothing and like poking you a little bit. They want to play. They don't understand the danger.
Yeah,
They're like, rocks falling is not a problem for us. So
Right.
that's why I figured it
we
wouldn't.
know.
Yeah, whatever. That's fine.
All right.
okay.
Very
It's a
good, very good.
thought.
I like it. I like it. Next will be Senior Berkson.
Bergson's going to move. Badoop,
Okay.
badoop.
Badoops. Badoops. Badoops.
And as a bonus action,
Mhm.
there was a thing. Give me a second to scroll up and down this frantically. All right. Burke's eyes flare up, and another rune appears on his body. This time, a rune of storm.
Okay.
Um,
What does
he's-
this button do?
He's going to be able to, until the state ends, when you or another creature that I can see within 60 feet makes an attack roll, saving throw, or ability check, I can use my reaction to roll to have disadvantage or advantage.
Cool.
Mm.
All right.
So yeah,
All right, I like
that's just going for a minute. Hopefully, we'll be out by then.
Nice.
Yeah, I do hope so. Otherwise, you might not. We'll see. So Star.
So Star gets moving.
All right. Good luck, friends. If you don't make it out, I'll find some new friends.
He, in a quick look through his pack, sees nothing that he can do to stop these rocks.
Sure.
Do you love skill challenges when 3 of you are melee characters?
Right.
Like, what do you do?
And
I run again.
Right. Good luck. Try to keep up.
Yeah.
I'll always
your
remember
story.
you.
70.
Oh God.
He's gonna move. He's
Who
going
lives,
to
who
dash,
dies?
And he's going to cunning action.
It's
to
us. We dies.
there. My duplicate disappears.
It does.
Yeah, he's like more than 150 feet away. Or
Oh, yeah.
150 feet, whatever his distance is.
Beautiful.
Far.
All right. Back to the top. Vesper.
Second or third verse, same as the first.
Let's go. Get the fuck out of the big place with the bad rocks.
25, 30. 5, 10, 15. How do you do diagonals? I realized I have not asked that.
You can just drag and pull, and you approximately it'll be fine.
Okay, but if I move diagonally, does that count as 5 feet or 10?
1 diagonal space. The way the map does it, it's like calls it 7.1.
Yep.
So it just does it automatically for you. So if you want to just like do
Right,
straight
but
lines-
you can't just do that because
The way I usually do it is every
you'll
other
be
one
moving
counts.
through walls. Okay, that's
Every
fine.
other one counts as 1. So 1 is 5, the
Okay.
next one is 10.
10 and then it's 5 and then it's 10. That's fine.
Yep.
Okay.
4
It just
simple
makes a
things.
difference around this very specific corner.
All
so I can
Gucci.
get yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You can also delete Duppy there.
Duppy, no!
I know he's died.
What? Why do you kill Duppy? Also, who Duppy?
That's
This
their
whole
stars
time-
double.
This whole time I have been wondering that, but have been too afraid to ask.
Honestly, new campaign, who dis?
It's just a guy. Hello, my name is Duppy. How'd you get
All right.
here? Go home.
What are you doing in this collapsing cave? Dexterity saving throws, everyone, please.
Oh god, I rolled another 2. God,
No, not the time for this.
that's another 7. Help.
That's
Well,
a
that's a
16.
1.
Uh-oh.
Crunch.
Burke?
I got a 13. I will use my foresight thing. No, wait, no, I can't see Vesper. Never mind. I'll use my foresight thing on me then.
Yep.
Okay, yep.
Ba-doop. And 13 total.
Okay. Sir Star, you said you got a 16? Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. You take 6 points of damage. Everyone else takes 12.
Jesus Christ. You are gonna rocks fall, everyone dies. Me right
I mean... Yeah.
Well,
It-
these
ro-
stupid
rocks be
things would
bad.
actually do the thing they could do. Like, get out of here. And I say that out loud as Talon. I'm like, God damn it, things. And then
now.
it is Mantle of Majesty time.
Yep. Do it.
At 6th level, again, the ability to collect myself in Fey magic that makes others want to serve you. As a bonus action, I can cast Command, which I do only
Nice.
to one of them. And I say Burrow as I take
Okay.
on an unearthly Fey beauty for a minute.
Love it.
I get to do this.
Love it. Yeah, do it.
So one of them burrows through.
Awesome. We got this one. Oh no! Everything's horrible. We're good. It's fine. It's fine, guys. Don't worry about it. We did it. We're fine. And there's a bit of a doorway through this thing, which is awesome because that was very helpful. All right, cool. So there's the little burrow hole.
The other can
I am just
follow.
killing words today. Excellent.
I'll double move myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I will do this.
Excellent. Excellent.
15 left. There we go. 20.
It is a good thing you had those pet bullets around.
It's a good thing that charm spell worked at all.
Yeah.
That's it.
New friends? Perfect. Burke. Your friends are leaving you behind. Also, rocks are falling. They hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But thankfully,
it's
you have 3 shields on top of you. Definitely help you mitigate damage, I swear.
Turning the corner.
All right, very good.
Bonus actions, second wind. I'll go ahead and do that and gain some HP back.
Excellent, excellent. Vesper.
As in, it's my turn again?
No, Sir Star, get the fuck
I
out.
was like, wait a minute. Now,
I thought you were digging me because I was like, I know it's not my turn. You're telling me to do second wind. I did it already.
I'm not digging you.
Star moves outside. Oh shit!
All right.
And takes his bonus action.
To diss the fucking
and
pier.
it's a cunning action. Fucking get the fuck out of there. And he's gonna use.
I couldn't actually
Let's
get the fuck out of
go
there.
with
Amazing. Gonna go outside under a
cunning
tree and
is
start reading his
leaving
book.
his friends behind.
Not the first time he's done it.
He touches himself to heal for 15.
Oh, this is a children. This is a kids show. No, this is a family
No.
show. There we go.
No, it's
Family
not.
show. No, no.
It's really not.
This is an adult program, sir. Please do that. Never mind.
Please
We're just
describe
gonna-
it more vividly.
He sultrily puts his hand down his scantily clad legs.
Those rocks wounds feel so good on my own naked palms.
They really knocked my rocks off.
Oh,
God damn it.
I hate you so much. Please take an inspiration. Ah!
Look at
Oh,
me snort. Damn it.
oh, tiddlywinks. Okay, cool. All right, you're out. Very good, very good. You're out, touching yourself outside, maybe reading a book. It's raining. It's a great time.
Prepping
Next,
for round 2.
ready for round 2. Vesper, back to the top.
Ow.
Right?
Fucking ow.
Time to go.
15, 25, 30, that's one.
Mm-hmm.
5, 10, 15. 20. Wait, where the fuck is out? Where's the
Here.
exit? Is it the top corner over there?
Yeah.
That-
Okay.
With the crazy red light show.
Okay. It's like Sir Star disappeared so fast I couldn't keep track of him.
On
Let
brand.
me put him at the exits just so y'all can find him.
I'm so fucking salty. I keep landing 5 feet away from the bullets, and so I can't do the thing that I wanted to
Let me ride you, damn it!
Let me get on. It's fine.
Oh, fantastic. I mean, that's up in there. Moose feeds more. All right. Next
I know. Why the fuck you think I'm gonna get on?
Dexterity saving throw, everyone.
All right. That's
All right,
that.
natural 20. This is weird. This is a weird.
There you go.
23.
Nice.
16.
Okay, all of you make it, which is good. Y'all take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as more rocks fall. All right.
I want you to know that this is the lowest on hit points I've been in many, many, many sessions with Vesper. And
Okay.
it's all because of rocks and me holding on to a burning piece of metal for too many
Well-
turns.
Well, what do you think you should stop doing in the future?
No.
No? Okay. Well, maybe.
No,
maybe.
that's,
all right, well,
that's
then
not going to stop me. I'm going to make the same fucking mistake over and over again, but like...
You are doing a great job making your sister forgive you instantly the next time she sees you. That's what you're doing right now.
I have a plan.
Pity. Pity is my plan. It's my pity plan. Vesper's pity.
Vesper's pity party. It's what white women do. Next.
That's what I was trying to say, and words are Talon.
Let's
It
move.
is your turn. Peercy, you with us?
Yeah.
Hello? Oh, good. Sorry. It is your turn.
Yep. I'm moving.
Excellent. Time to go. Bum 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 ba-da-loo. Burke. You and your friends, get out.
All right, working on it. Moving the 30 feet.
Come on, friends, let's all go. Bum 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 bum. Bum.
Maybe now's a good time for a action surge.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'll move another 15 feet, and then this. Am I going to be able to fit through this while carrying these Warforged bodies?
The bullets are, I think they're large creatures as well, so they're probably, I'm going to say for simplicity purposes, yes, because they are large.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Benevolent and Wise DM.
Yeah,
I've
that's right.
moved another 15 feet? Yeah, that was 15
Yeah.
feet. Cool.
I kind of made you a 10 by 10, which I think is larger than large, but I'm assuming you're just large, so
10 by 10's large.
10 by 10 is large.
10 by 10 is large.
10 by 10 is large.
Yeah, well, okay. Well, glad we sorted that out. Next, we're going to have Sir Star, which you're going to be... what are you doing outside? Just hanging out? Touching yourself? Doing your thing?
Sir Star is healing himself from the inside out with thoughts of a warm embrace.
Oh, lovely. Yep.
Very
All right,
inspirational.
Yep. That's going to be... Tomorrow's morning sermon is going to be how to touch yourself to bring joy and healing and hope. All right.
Humming to himself. The others can hear that as they run.
Inspiring. All right. Next is going to be at the top, Vesper. Time to go.
Yeah, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I hop on that bullet. I sit
me a
right
hat.
on him.
Okay. I know what you know what role I need.
No.
So make it. Yeah, you do. You do.
Say
You
it.
do.
What roll, Jay? What roll? Say it out loud.
Animal handling.
Well done.
Hey,
Good job.
I hated
I have
that
no
I had to do that so
proficiency in
slow.
this. Gonna be great. Okay, we rolled a 15 total.
You know, I think that is good enough for you not to get immediately attacked.
Yeah.
So no, this is good. This is a great solution to this problem. And you go jump on a bullet.
Yep.
Which is definitely a good idea.
Yep.
All right, everybody, make me dexterity saving throws.
No.
Time for more rocks falls. All right, fine. You're exempt
Seriously?
outside person. What?
I rolled a 1 again.
Oh no.
Dichotomous today, huh?
Yeah,
All right.
it's crazy.
Okay.
I have a 16.
Well, you'll be happy to Peercy to know that I rolled almost max low.
Oh, that's great.
Yep,
Lowest?
almost max low. You heard me.
I did not.
So 5.
No. You 5 total. Wow. Okay. And Vesper and Burke, please give me your happy rolls.
16.
16 good.
14.
14 less good. All right.
Is that
Burke
with your
and
advantage?
Yes.
Okay.
okay, Burke and Talon, you each take 4 points of
I was
damage.
1 off.
Yep. And Vesper, please take 2.
Yes.
2. Math. 2 is math. All right.
Or halved crickets.
It's been a day.
It's the
been a week,
D&D
it's been a month.
tradition. It's the D&D tradition. You're like, I can
so
do,
good at all this stuff. Talon, get the fuck out of this place.
simple subtraction.
Right, my friends.
Time to heat yourselves out.
With command to the one that is on Vesper.
Vesper's on. Wait, it's on Vesper or Vesper's
No,
on it? 'Cause these are
Vesper's
two
on.
very different scenarios.
It would be very different. That Vesper is on.
That's what makes that's way more comfortable for me. I don't want to picture Vesper piggybacking a bullet. Okay, what are you commanding it to do?
Leave. Go out.
Legit.
Leave.
Outside.
All right, it's going to. It's all right. It's going to obey and it's going to dash.
Let me do this. We can see.
Okay.
Nope.
Boop doop boop boop boop
Nope.
doop doop.
Hold on.
I got it.
Let's do this. All right, there we go. Yeah,
Whee!
it should be able to go out from there. Every
80 feet.
time.
If it's dashing, it gets right to the edge.
Okay,
So that's where it gets to. I already measured it.
cool. I have that there.
Yep.
Boom. And then I will
Great.
also dash.
Do it.
60.
All right, almost out.
Basically there.
Everybody's out. Where's Burke? Burke.
It's working on it.
It's your turn.
Yeah. Whoop. If I hit the push to talk button while trying to drag, it cancels my movement or just drops me wherever I'm hovering. So that's been
Exciting.
making things a little difficult. I get there.
Cool.
Today we're learning.
Mhm.
All right. Vesper.
All right. I'm reading a thing. Give me 1 second.
No, you good. You good. You good. You good. Bum 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 bum
I am going to hop off the bullet.
Yep.
Whoop.
Acrobatics, go.
Really?
Nah.
I just slide off him.
Yeah, it's fine. Kidding.
And I'm going to... This is so fucking goofy. How loud
Do
is
it.
it in here?
Very, very loud. Rocks are falling. Lots of them.
Sure, but it's, rocks are falling, but it's not cartoon physics here.
No.
Like,
But when big mass hit other solid object, big noise be make, and it's echoey.
do I feasibly think that I could shout loud enough that Bert could hear me?
You can certainly try.
Then I'm going to do that.
Okay.
I am going to stab, because I have to do this as part of an attack, which is fucking hysterical.
Oh,
I'm going to
amazing.
stab one of my magical swords into the wall,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to make this attack a maneuvering attack.
Oh, I love how stupid this is.
And I'm going to shout as loud as I can, because the text on this says, an ally that can see or hear me. It doesn't have a distance modifier. He can't
Got
see
it.
me, but he can hear me, maybe.
Burke, give me a perception with disadvantage.
Perception.
Your DC is 13.
$26.
Hey.
With disadvantage?
Yep. Or sorry, with disadvantage, 16.
Still good.
Okay. Still good enough.
Still good enough.
All right.
I'm just going
yeah.
to shout, Burke, get a hustle on! And Burke can move half his speed without provoking opportunity attacks from the wall.
It's good. It's good. I was
Okay,
really
okay.
expecting you to stab the bullet. I really was.
No, I'm not stupid. It doesn't. That's what I was reading. I was like, does it have to be a creature? Because I'm not going to stab the bullet and do this if it is. That's very stupid. But it just says as part of an attack roll, and I was like,
Great.
well, I can attack the wall.
I've
Attack
moved
the dark-
another 15 feet.
There you
Perfect.
go. And then
All right.
I'm gonna.
It's fine. We have healers, I think.
Really, we
What's
don't.
healer? We have a man outside touching himself. That's all we have.
And then I'm going to join Sir Star.
Help me, Touchy-Wan Kenobi.
You're my only
I too am going to go outside, and I'm not going to touch myself though.
Okay. Well, that's his job. It's fine.
Exactly.
Oh my god. Oh, crackers.
I
All right.
I simply go outside.
Yep.
That's my turn.
Beautiful.
Oh wait,
All right.
actually, I can do it again. Sorry. I
Yeah?
have 2 attacks, and I have 2 superiority dice left.
Awesome.
Oh no,
Do
he
it.
has to use his reaction.
Which means
Okay,
Talon
he
can
has
do
his
it.
reaction. Yeah. Okay.
I'm good. I'm gonna
I
help.
was
Burke.
like, I was really like, oh god. Do you not want it?
No, it's okay. I'm gonna help Burke.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Great. And you're out. Excellent. Everybody who's still in the cavern, please make me dexterity saving throws, please.
Wow, that's another one.
Wow.
Buddy.
killing it.
I
That's
also rolled
sage.
another one.
Wow.
No.
Boys.
Yeah, so the cavern collapses. Your friends are sealed in, and they die horribly. This is great. Please take
Wouldn't
another
be the
11
first
points
time
of
for
damage.
Burke.
No, it would not. Although Burks doesn't stay dead too good. Everybody takes 11 points of damage then.
Crushed is not dead in Burke's world. That's the difference.
Dead is not dead in Burke's world.
It's just hibernating.
You're like uncomfortable for years.
Yeah,
Not dead though.
I'm just not here for a while.
Never dead.
All right, back to the top. Vesper's out. No, it's not back to the top. The top was Vesper's out, then it was Roxfall, then Talon.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna
What?
stick my head back in if I have a turn and do it again.
You don't. This was the same turn. If it gets there, I'll let you stick your head back in.
Wait.
Waiting. Yes, for?
Let me think about
I
this.
thought you just said it's back to the top of the round.
No, I was incorrect. It was
Okay.
it was back to the right after the rock spalling, but Vesper's before that. So
Okay.
it's Talon's turn. I
Yes.
said wrong words. Apologies. It's gonna be happening all night tonight. Buckle up, kids.
1 second.
Yes, waiting.
within 60 feet. If I take a bonus action, can I double move still or not?
Yes.
Yes?
I thought double moving. No, your bonus action is to dash. If you are taking a different bonus action, you cannot dash.
No.
No. Am I wrong?
That's a
You
rogue thing.
are. You use your action to dash. Only rogues can dash with their bonus actions.
Cool.
Yep. I'm wrong.
So I don't actually move. What I do is I like go over here, and then I say, Burke, we're really close. And I use, you can do it, buddy, mantra of inspiration to give him 8 temporary hit points. And he can, and they can use his reaction to move up to his speed right now.
He's already used his reaction this round when Vesper helped him out.
Yep.
Oh. Then maybe I don't do that.
You between the two of you, you'll be able to help him move. Maybe by sticking your heads in to the collapsing cavern as necessary.
Yeah, so, yep, I'm out.
Okay, but you can allow him to regain his temporary hit points. Get those temporary hit points so he doesn't get crushed to death.
I mean, I'm almost dead too. And if
Okay,
I can't
time to
actually
go.
help him move, it's not really gonna be good.
Okay, all right. So everyone's out, but Burke. All right, Burke. It is your turn.
I mean, Burke's raging and not even bloodied yet, so he's just going to keep trucking on.
Fair enough.
Bloop. Bloop.
Our resident tank, as he basically survives in a cavern collapsing. All right, back to the top.
By the
Vesper,
way,
yes.
I missed this. As Vesper was coming out, this is
Yep.
what Sir Star would have done with his turn. He just passes her on the back and gives her 10 hit points.
Nice.
For me.
Excellent. Vesper, it's your turn. You get 10 more hit points.
Spicy. I'm gonna look at Talon and say, you do what I just did, but better. So I'm gonna let you do it this time.
Okay.
Okay, great. All right. Then Burke, another dexterity saving throw, please.
Yep. And yes, I have used my reactions, so that is a 15 total.
Okay. You take 11 points of damage, which, since you're raging, I'm assuming you're halving it
Yep.
to 5. 5 more points for Burke.
Cool.
All right. Everybody who's out, and then Burke's turn. Time to be jerking along.
Well, unless...
No, sorry, Talon. You're going to tell him to go. Pop your head and tell him to go.
And Sir
Yeah.
Star is going to heal.
Yeah.
Okay. Go for it.
And, yep, I do that. The same thing. It was like, Burke, you're almost there. Pop in, pop back out.
All right.
It's only 60
8
feet, and I
bonus
can
hit
move back.
points, and you can move your full move. Move your movement speed.
15. But close enough.
Good enough. Oh, and they're all just. Oh, wow.
They're under you
We did
now,
it.
somehow.
I just kept shoving them on the same square. All good. Okay. Back to the top. It's Vesper. So then it's going to be rocks falling again. Burke, I need you to make another save.
Our healed Talon for 10 points on his turn.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Uh-oh, that's a good roll.
12.
Okay. Burke, I need you to please take 20 points this time. Which will be half
What?
to 10.
Fucking dice are you rolling that the dichotomy is 4 to 20?
As time is progressing, it's progressively getting worse.
I'm almost at half hit points.
Yeah, you can do it, guys. Get them to bloodied. Burke. All right. Burke, it's your
Takes a
turn.
whole fucking collapsing cave to get Burke under half health.
No, the whole thing comes down, and Burke's like, "You okay? Fine, just napping." As the
We'll
mountain
get him
comes down
out.
around
Hold on.
Oh, I could use a few decades sleep.
Let me go get my sister.
I have moved.
All right, good. Back. All right, back to the top. Then it's going to be more. All right, any of you guys, Vesper, are you doing anything? No. Yes, maybe.
Does Talon have any inspiration left?
I have 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Then no.
All right, very good. All right, Talon, you can yell in to he can do it.
I will. You can do it, however. I'm like, go help him. Oh, wait, they're both bonus actions. Nope, I don't tell them to do anything. You can do it, Burke.
Yep. Burke, you get to move one more, and then on your turn, take one more thing of damage.
Follow the sound of Vesper's voice.
Jeez.
Fuck! Get out of here!
All right, Burke, one more save, please.
Okay. 8.
8. Once again, not so great.
Come all the way around again.
15 points of damage. So it'll be half to
Cool,
7.
cool.
All right, time for you to get out. I believe you can get there and remove.
Damn it! I just moved myself out the fucking.
He's out.
Into the void.
I've been voided, but yes,
To the
I
void
believe
we-
I've made it.
Excellent. And in a appropriately cool cinematic thing, Burke, as a slow-moving tank, trudges out, and the collapsing cavern comes down behind him, covering up the entrance in rubble. And 2 bullets, which will probably just go back in there later. And so y'all are out. Congrats.
Huh.
You made it. It's fine.
Good to see you all.
It's raining.
I was a bit worried.
Burke unceremoniously just dumps the bodies on the ground.
That was very painful.
Ow.
What's the book?
Let's see. And at that, he would bend down and pull it out of his pack and flip it open.
Okay. As you give me an investigation roll, please.
Burke is going to help him. He gets all up in his fucking business.
12-foot tall Burke.
Ooh, nice. That's a 27.
Nice. That's really good. Okay, so as you pull out this book, based on the coating of dust that is accumulated on and around it, as well as the corpses that have been in there, these clearly ancient Warforged. Everything in here is incredibly old. The book looks like it could have been bound yesterday. Looks to be pretty much brand new. As you open it, it's empty. There's about maybe 100 to 150 pages, fresh, pristine white pages, and the only thing that you notice is a single embossed image of a moon at the center of a compass rose. It looks like each of the points of the compass rose are stylized in some way, but the book appears to be empty.
Does this symbol look familiar to any of you?
History
I
check?
look at it.
Yeah, those who would like to should make a history check on it.
I'm proficient in history.
Yeah. Can we just work
17.
in tandem and someone get advantage?
I think it makes sense. As long as you have history as a.
I have pretty good history.
I have it as a class skill.
Great. You can then give Vesper advantage.
Ooh. I have a +8 to this roll, so let
Nice.
me see. I'm going to use my last superiority die to use tactical assessment. When you roll an investigation, insight, or history check, you can add a superiority die.
Yes. Are you on D10s now?
Yeah, I'm on D10s plus advantage.
Ooh,
from
spicy.
And I think
Bo.
Burke said he got a 17.
Sorry.
I think Burke said he got a 17 also.
Yeah.
I did.
Nice.
I rolled a 3 and a 13, and my heart skipped because I thought it was 2 3s, but it's not.
Okay.
So
And a D10.
plus 5, so that is 18
26.
plus 8 is 26, yes.
Excellent. Burke, you said you rolled a 17.
Mhm.
I. Oh. Burke, I need you to roll with disadvantage.
Okay. So I rolled with advantage, but my first roll was 17.
Okay.
So do we want to just keep it at the 17?
Sure.
Okay.
The reason I'm asking is, Burke, as you know, you have memory problems. Much of your past is lost to you by your own choice. So you think. And this symbol strikes you as familiar. You recall a billowing cloak with this symbol the width of someone's back. And a battle? You can't remember if they were ally or enemy. But you recall a sword and this cloak. That's what you get. Vesper, you and Talon working together recognize this symbol quite clearly. It's an old symbol, many hundreds of years old at this point, by a very prominent historical folk hero known as Sebra's Champion. That was her symbol. Talon is familiar with Sebra's Champion as he's recited a few verses of one of their poems.
Is that all we know about it, or?
The symbol itself is a symbol of the champion. You know that it was one that they referred to her, and the champion is never really mentioned by name other than Sebra's Champion. Oftentimes coinciding with that symbol. That's what you were able to identify about the symbol itself.
Okay, but you just said Talon knows a song about it, so.
Oh, he knew songs about. I believe he in a pre-stream game he told one of the Legends of Sebra's Champion.
I don't think so.
Oh, I did.
I think you told a little bit about Sebra, but I don't think we ever mentioned Sebra's Champion.
It was like Sebra's Knights or something like that, yeah.
I recalled. Okay, well, we're all having some Mandela effects, maybe.
No, I agree with you. That's where actually it was talking about the knight, not necessarily specifically the champion. But
well, then I could be wrong. Okay, well then
let
me.
I know exactly what session you're talking about. We were in Reiki during the Moon Festival, and I have the notes on the story you told. Festival of the Moon. The second moon, the real moon, is called Sebra's Eye, left by the goddess Sebra to watch over the world. The next thing I have, it's a bunch about Sebra.
yeah.
The only note I have is she created and fostered champions. That's it. That's all we have.
Okay, well then I will then give some more information on that. I apologize. I really thought that we had gone through those, but it's been a minute. Okay, so Sebra's Champion is a folk hero. There are the most common way people would know her is the 101 Tales of Sebra's Champion, excuse me, which range from everything from dragon slaying to rescuing of children from estates. She's known as someone who is great and powerful, but has always been willing to help those who are less fortunate. It was someone who would help the common people, as well as kings. There are stories of Sebra's Champion that Talon you would know of them. Actually, one of the more mundane stories that you know of is rescuing a bunch of animals from a burning barn. With the only mark of that she was even there was her symbol left in the dirt, which was there. Spoke with nobody, but all the animals were saved, fed, given water, and when the barn burned down the next morning and people found it, that was apparently the farmer was on vacation or something. The legend's not clear, but all the animals were rescued and her symbol was there. No other thing.
Nice.
There are stories about overthrowing unjust rulers. There's a particular nasty story about a head of an orphanage abusing kids, where she comes in and frees them and rescues them, as well as grander tales, more grand and more mundane, commonly known and loved throughout folklore. And you know that her stories seem to range anywhere from between 200 years ago is the most recent one that you can kind of get a guess about, and as far back is 1,000 years ago. So it's a pretty broad range. So whether it's one person or a bunch of people working together passing down a mantle, you're uncertain. But that's about the range of their stories. Sorry, totally thought this was already established. I've been writing these things for months and months now, and I thought I'd share some with you.
Well, even if you had, we have more people who don't know what we're talking about.
That's fair. Hello, people! You now know Cerberus Champion's a thing. Hi. So, you realize the book just has Cerberus Champion symbol on it.
There's... Oh. I need to do something very quickly. The 2 bullets that are there, while I have barely enough time left, I will, as a command them both return in my... After I do so, the Fey presence, the unearthly beauty leaves me. And I'm just Talon again.
Great. They kind of give you a little bop with the head, and then they look into the completely blocked off entrance to the cavern, and they just dig straight down into the earth, and they head into the collapsing cavern. Sure, they'll be fine.
Yeah,
And they were never seen again.
they have tremor sense.
I mean, facts and also facts.
I like those.
They were helpful.
Quite useful.
Okay. Well,
Do you
they are
think
sent away. Go ahead.
There's almost certainly some sort of secret message in here. Some sort of secret code.
Almost certainly.
It seems like a waste. Well, not a waste of an opportunity, but, you know, it's the god of secrets and all. So.
I'll see what he wants me to do with this book. In the meantime, did we need to rest here, or if you would just give me a few minutes, I could help our journey home.
Oh,
If we don't mind taking an hour, just sit and rest, and then we can head back.
agreed. I can play a nice little soothing song for us also.
Yes. Yeah.
Just give us an hour, and then we'll be fine to take off again.
That sounds good.
Excellent. So you guys take a short rest here.
Yup.
Yeah.
You
And I'm
guys have
gonna-
an hour.
Gonna use hit dice to regain some some HP.
No, you lose XP for that.
Yeah, probably. And anybody else who does, you will get... Hold on, I'm looking at which one it is. An extra D8.
Excellent. All right, you all take. Feel free to burn your hit dice to recover some hit points in your short rest. You are relaxing under after the harrowing escape from the collapsing tunnel. You get up to the surface. It's raining. It's not the pleasantest of days, but you have a moment to take a breath. Hour goes by. Take what hit points you need back, and we can pick up there. Unless there's any RP you'd like to do. I don't mean to hurry you around during your short rest.
Math.
So Vesper gives a math lesson to everyone during their short rest, puts them all right to sleep.
So Star spends the last 10 minutes of that rest just kind of playing on his lute, exploring chords, and after about 10 minutes, 14 temporary hit points as he uses
There
his
we go.
inspiring
Oh.
gift.
These rolls are ass.
It's wonderful. I used half of
Excellent.
mine.
Great.
I still look a little bruised. That's about it.
That is reasonable. Y'all took a beating.
Yeah.
Apparently the answer is just make rocks fall. It's fine.
Sir Star was also not bloodied.
I'll do better next time. All right.
I mean, I think It would have been a lot longer if I hadn't taken one from 100 to 0 with a stupid critical hit. so, you know.
Oh no, it's all good. I'm not super worried about it. Okay. So an hour goes by. Y'all a little bit rested. What do you do?
During the break,
Mhm.
Burke would have taken some time to examine these Warforged, see if there's anything like they look like him to like a spooky amount because eventually, as the Warforged were created, there were different versions of them or like generations, and these are obviously from whatever generation he came from. But past that, are there any like insignias or like branding to signify like rank
Burke,
or
give me. Yeah. So
army or division or whatever the fuck?
I'm gonna have to disagree with you on a few of those points. Actually, you're not entirely correct. But first, please give me a history roll once again with a disadvantage.
Sure.
These are memories that you don't have access to. Super good.
As
Yes?
Burke is poking around, also, I will say to him, the hearts had serial numbers on them, also, if that helps. I don't know that it does, but...
That's weird.
Well, the ones that you had also do. They're all numbered.
Huh.
I knew that the consciousness of a warforged goes with their body and not with their heart, but...
Let's see them.
Alright. I'm gonna wrap my hand in some... I'm gonna put my hand inside, like, a leather pouch, you know, and grab it like an oven mitt.
That sounds very wise. I approve.
Yeah. And then I'll pull them out of Talon's bag.
Okay. They've cooled significantly.
I had the numbers.
I believe it was 14 through 16. But that is from memory.
I didn't write them down, so that's what it is now.
14, 15, and 16.
I was too busy committing crimes.
Grand larceny.
Grand Theft Auto.
There you go.
Grand Theft
Slip
Bullet.
pull.
Yes. All right. Burke, I need you to make a history roll to remember things about hearts.
When I had been looking over the bodies, my disadvantage roll was a 14. Do you want to use that, or do you want a new roll?
Up to you.
Well, I'll keep the 14. It's fine.
Okay.
I don't suppose this is something I could assist with, is it?
No, this is so far beyond you, Vesper.
I figured, but couldn't hurt to ask.
Yeah, this is something that only really Burke could know. So I'm going to do this in order of least to most interesting. So the Warforged hearts, you do recall that the low numbers were bad. You don't remember exactly why, but anything under 100 is bad.
Okay.
Number two, so you're looking at these Warforges. They look similar to you, in a weird way, because you know other Warforges. You have memories of other Warforges. You have memories, somewhat patchy, of you leading entire armies of Warforges. I need to find fewer syllables to say that. One of your best friends, Burke, and his wife, Kestrel, and his wife, Bassinet. God, I'm good at this. Are two of such those that existed. You're older than them. In fact, you're older than every Warforged you can imagine. Remember, excuse me, not imagine, remember. You know you're unique in a lot of ways. This regeneration that you saw them do, that's not standard issue. You're pretty sure you can do that, but no one else could. And while the same material has been used to create them that have created you, that same Damascus, folded blue and silver Damascus, it's less refined. It's these might be older than you. These might be something before Warforge.
Huh.
These look like somebody was trying to make Warforge and was practicing and didn't quite get it right.
Cool.
Because you're pretty sure you're the first.
Auntie? Uncle?
Why you hit me so?
Wait, no. Even better. Mom? Dad?
Are you my mom?
Mommy.
With that information, Burke is just more perplexed and just sits there for basically the rest of the short rest, just kind of looking at them but not moving a whole ton while trying to really process what that means.
Fair enough.
I will also say, for your credit, that we do know about the the earliest Warforged needing their hearts replaced because they were no good. That's something Burke told us when he was talking about the ones that he had when we were in the future.
Yep, that makes sense.
So, not that that can't be a thing he remembers again, but it is a thing that is known to the rest of us also.
Right. This other thing, though, not so much.
No. Certainly not.
Okay. Short rest over.
Hold on.
Holding on. Hold on, boss.
I'm just trying to recall the exact note that we have, so that in case it says anything else. The first 100 Warforged hearts ever created were unstable. Those bodies received replacements. As a result, those people who are more important have higher serial numbers. Burke has one other heart that is under 100, number 89. The rest are in the thousands.
Burke is going to go around. We're in like a more wooded area, correct? Or am I
Correct.
just making that up? Okay.
No, you're making it up, but you're also correct.
Okay. Burke is going to go and start getting supplies to either, depending on his role, either drag these things or put them on a sled.
Did you, de-Mario when you got out as well during a short rest?
Yeah, it
Okay,
takes. I can only stay as Large Burke for a minute.
Perfect. Okay.
I'm gonna help him with that, just once I
Okay.
see what he's doing.
Yeah.
I'll
Why
step
don't
up.
you give me a
Be
roly
the
roll?
engineer.
Yeah, right.
Survival?
That sounds good to me.
Okay, that is a 20 total with Vesper's help.
Nice. Yeah, you're able to.
I can't mechanically help you with that. Unfortunately, I'm not proficient in survival, but
Okay.
I am helping
So no advantage.
play wise. Yeah.
18 then.
So Star can
Alright.
help.
Okay.
20 then.
Everybody make a sled.
I'm just trying to help for role play reasons. It's
Moral
fine.
support, damn it.
I was like, I'm trying to support my buddy here. I can see he's going through it right now. So
I don't know how you can tell. He's just like not doing anything, which is kind of like typical.
because
Burke.
I pay attention to Burke.
Fine, you're special. We get it.
Trying to
Jeez.
learn, okay? We had a whole fucking argument in the past about it, so she's been trying to be really good ever since then.
I recall, and it was great. I think it was a fuck off Vesper.
You're not
we hugged you or
special.
something?
Fuck off,
There.
Vesper. Yep.
That's the one. Oh, it was good.
Yep.
Yeah, so you're able to, in a number of minutes, find some, break off some branches, and I believe one of you has rope in your pack to be able to rope together, or lash together a sled of some sort to be able to drag these guys.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Yes. I have the rope.
Okay, so you've made that significantly easier to do so. And before you guys get up and head out, I think this would be a great time for all of us to take a short rest. And we will be back in 15 minutes.
Okay, my bladder was about to explode.
No, it broke up so hard it had more words. Welcome back, mortals and monsters. Hope you're all feeling rested and refreshed. I know our players could definitely use so. PCs. Characters.
I got hit dice.
You got hit by
Thanks,
dice?
dice.
Okay, cool. Oh, yeah. We are back. Is good thing. Also, must check. Please, if you got a sec, check down our socials and below in description. That is all. Let's get back to it. Yeah. You guys just finished up your short rest, all feeling a bit more refreshed. Burke in kind of a constant loading bar of trying to figure shit out. But an hour has passed. It's getting to be early evening at this point. Sun's beginning to dip a bit lower in the horizon. Even if you can't see it through the pretty heavy downpour of rain happening right now. Thankfully, you're not too far from Rosebark. Maybe another hour, maybe 2, to the woods. What do y'all do?
Sir Star is on Shadow's back with his head bowed, saying a prayer to his god.
Are you asking for anything in particular?
Updating on the mission. It would go something along the lines of manage to acquire the item. Need to know where it goes.
Okay, very good. You don't get any responses back.
Yeah.
You didn't know that Burke could cough, but like when you're kind of ending your prayer, Burke makes a chuffing noise next to you. And as you look down, he's got the ropes that connect to the sleds behind him. And he looks pointedly at Shadow.
Could your divine steed please pull this?
I'm sorry. I was quite distracted in figuring out what to do next. I'm so sorry, Burke. Let me help you with that. And he hops
Appreciate
off
it.
and takes the rope and ties those around Shadow.
Shadow kind of looks at you and just blinks.
He communicates to Shadow what they were. And at that, Shadow just kind of like looks over at Burke, gives him a like light nuzzle on the shoulder, and starts pulling.
Okay. I accept. He still gives you a look of a few beats too long. He doesn't communicate with you at all. He can. He just looks at you, though.
Mm-hmm. He slides him a few apples.
You sense some disapproval, but he is mollified.
Sir Star,
Excellent.
Yes, Talon.
did you read that book at all while we rested?
I haven't seen anything other than the symbol.
How long of a ride do we have back?
About 2 hours. It's not far, but you're dragging something, so you can't go super quickly.
It's also wet.
It's also wet, yes. You are currently now making new farmland for things to be planted in. Well done.
We're heroes.
Plowing.
We're just a plow party.
Yeah.
Might as well
Family television.
check it out.
Did you
while
want
we
to
have
look
some
at
time.
it again? Yes, absolutely. Maybe you'll have an idea for it. I'm admittedly not much for codes.
Sure.
Still learning.
All right, Talon. What's your plan? What's your idea?
To open the book,
Okay.
look at the pages, and read the words.
There are no words. They are all blank.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all blank except for that symbol.
That is embossed on both the front and back cover.
So in that case, let's try mending.
Okay.
It'll at least make the book look nicer.
The
If it doesn't bring the
book
words
looks as
back.
if it was. The book looks as if it was just bound. It looks like it could have been made this morning. But you cast mending on this object, correct?
Yeah.
Tell me an Arcana check, please.
Sure.
It explodes. The book casts fireball, not the mage.
No.
Please roll 2 new characters.
That's a 9.
Okay.
One new horse.
Well, I mean,
I mean, it's mending.
I'm having. I know. But my problem is that when what Ian just said, I'm now picturing Full Metal Alchemist and that horrible thing of Talon and Horse go together, and just going, "Daddy."
And we keep
Why?
going.
Oh, sorry. Just a horrifying moment of anime. Anyways,
We didn't need to remember that happened.
no, but I was reminded with stupid actually, so we're moving forward. Anyways, Talon, what you notice is when you cast mending, the magic coalesces and works an effect on an object by usually repairing a piece of broken cloth or putting things together, right? It has some visible effect on the object that you're sending on.
Mm-hmm.
What you notice is that the magic that you are casting at the book absorbs.
Weird.
Mm-hmm. And you get like the faintest hint of a pen stroke that quickly fades to nothing. There's a single stroke of ink that appears.
Interesting. I'll cast See Invisibility.
I was just going to suggest that.
Excellent. Okay.
It lasts for an hour, so I'll cast
Beautiful.
it twice if I need to, if it works.
Sure. You are casting it. What is the target of See Invisibility?
It's me. I
Awesome.
see invisible things.
Perfect. Okay. Just want to make sure. You cast See Invisibility, and you are surrounded by 50... No, I'm just kidding. You stare at the book, and it's still blank pages. As you leaf through the book, you notice that the pages are still blank. There is... I mean, that would be a very cute invisible ink. I like this idea. I will steal it for later. But that is not what's happening here.
Let me think for a moment.
Sure.
Well, the last
Seems-
thing I can think to try is detect thoughts.
If a book burns in the woods, can everybody read it?
That's more than 3 words.
And that wasn't Berg. That was Ian just being stupid.
I think
Burke
you
really hates this
probably need to feed it magic. Like, spend some downtime just casting spells on it. And then it will eventually reveal its text.
Maybe. I don't know. I rolled like crap, so I'm not so certain.
I mean, maybe not. I have a passive +8 to my Arcana now. So,
Pretty good.
yeah.
Do you want Vesper on a roll?
I try.
I mean, you
After watching Talon do that
Sure.
and thinking about it for a minute.
Yeah.
While she's doing that, Sir Star cast Divine Sense.
Okay.
Come back, die. Alright, that one escaped off the table. So we'll get that in a minute and try this one instead. That's 18 total.
Okay, that's much better. Yeah. Allie had the right idea, for certain. That the book is definitely responding to magic in some way. You don't have Allie. Vesper cannot really see the flows of mana. magical spells like some other casters could, but you have the sense that, yeah, the book may require something.
I have
To
a
be able to do
very
it.
academic understanding of magic based on being around you and you and you. She gestured all three of our friends here, and him also. She'll point at Shadow. But I think that. Do you have any, either of you, Sistar or Talon, have any spells that could target the book? Preferably, I mean, maybe even a damaging spell based on its condition and the fact that it was sitting near water for gods know how long. Like, I don't know, I'm trying to think. Like, could you try casting protection? Oh, actually, hold on. I'm going to pull out my, my
That is.
my sword. Hold on, which one is it?
Uh-oh.
I think this is Hemlock. And it's a spell storing scimitar, and I have a protection from good and evil on that sword. So I will cast protection from good and evil on the book and see what happens
Okay.
from my sword.
Love that. Let me respond to Nathaniel. That book does not give you a presence of evil. So with your divine sense, it is not.
Or
It is
good.
not evil, or good.
Okay.
Neutral.
Yeah. It's
Not
it does
makes
not.
sense.
It does not seem like it's any sort of
It's not a being.
sentient
Hasn't been
presence.
affected by the Hallow spell.
Okay.
Cool. All right.
It's a demon. Plot twist.
I mean, yes, but which demon? That's the real question here. No. So
We asked
protection from
the
good and
book,
evil.
Are you a demon?
So
If you are, you have to tell me.
you're legally required to tell me. Oh, amazing. The cops are demons. Good to know. Moving on. Yeah. So you pull out your sword and you cast protection from good and evil onto this object. While the spell, visibly leaves the sword and hits its target, the telltale kind of faint glowing aura that surrounds the target is not there. It is just seems to be consumed by the book itself. And once again, you see the barest hint of writing that it immediately disappears.
Any chance to catch what it said?
It's sure.
Now
Give
that we
me a
know to look
perception.
for it, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Give me a perception check.
Nope.
Okay.
8.
It is. I'll say this. It's very faint. It looks like it's not revealing a lot of stuff. You do see some scratches. You're not even sure this is in common from what you're looking at it. Like it looks like it's probably. You don't recognize the script. No, that's not true. You recognize the script. You don't recognize the language.
Common, Draconic, Elvish are the written languages that I speak.
Yes.
Unless it is in sign language hand gestures, which I assume it's not.
It is not. That would be very funny if the book spoke sign language.
It would be very funny.
Talon, do you have another spell you could cast on it?
I do actually see what Vesper did. I think I can try something a little more potent.
And let me do something before you attempt that.
Of course.
And Sir Star will take a moment and cast Comprehend Languages on himself.
Oh, there it is.
Very nice. Okay, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Thank you.
All right. I use Stone Shape from the headband and I touch the book. It's a 4th level spell.
What is it?
4th level spell, 4th level touch spell.
What is the spell? I missed it. I missed to
Stone
hear you
Shape.
say it.
It's
Okay,
the only
Stone Shape.
touch spell I have, a thing that I can touch an object.
A 4th level. A 4th level transmutation spell. That, yeah, okay.
This may be the first time in history that somebody bricks a book.
Show me the money.
as you cast Stone Shape,
It comes from the headband.
okay, as the headband casts Stone Shape. Oh, this is amazing. I did not know you had that spell. I missed that, which is awesome, because, the book gives up some secrets to you. The first maybe 15, 20 pages begin to reveal themselves.
Oh.
Ooh.
Here, quickly. I hand it over to
Okay.
Star.
Yeah.
Zerthar was like already there, holding it and touching the pages.
Yeah, yeah.
You see a journal entry written in a flowing hand in a language you understand, but you know you shouldn't. It's old. And as the page that you've opened to, you see a sketch of a crown or a circle of some sort with a description below it. With appears to be a journal. And it says, "The circlet is a work of art, intricately woven of brass and blackened metal. Its delicate flowers space perfectly throughout the piece, connects by vines of oak leaves. The weight of the circlet is practically non-existent. I tend to forget that I'm even wearing it, till I brush the sweat from my brow. The flowers are unfamiliar, but they resemble lilies with odd centers. The centerpiece is a tangled knot with crescent moon made of obsidian, which sits upon the forehead. It appears too large for my head initially, but fits perfectly after attuning to it." And a description of it above appears to be a series of journal entries where the champion has learning about a new item that they have acquired. See a total of, about a dozen entries, all told, telling the story of attunement and how it changed. You flip back a few pages. First entry. Or maybe I should ask you what you do versus just reading all the things for you.
Yeah, I mean, he would flip through
Mhm.
the next few pages, just
Sure.
kind of spouting stuff off to the rest of the group as he's reading.
Mhm.
It seems he mentions a circlet. Seems to be a magical item, I think. Maybe this is the crown the Warforged were speaking of.
Mm-hmm.
Could be.
You flip forward a few pages, and in another entry you read, "I've been wearing the circlet for almost 2 weeks straight. The blinding pain that follows when I remove it is almost unbearable. I was confined to the bed for 3 days, and Caleb was concerned that we would have to leave me behind. The pain was worse than anything I'd ever faced before, even battling monsters and spells of mind-affecting cases, nothing compared. I need to decide whether to leave the circlet all the time, or wear it for shorter periods to avoid liability of my companions." You do several more entries discussing the subject.
Does it say liability of the companions or liability to her companions?
2.
Okay, just making sure. It's very different things.
They are.
This circlet was quite powerful. I wonder if the champion wrote down where it is.
As you flip to the end, it appears the last entry that you can see discusses a search for another object. The book is still incomplete. Only the first 15 or 20 pages or so are filled out. But all of the ones that have been revealed refer to this person's evolution and growth. If you actually back to the first entry, it does describe when they first acquired this object. It reads as follows. It has been 2 weeks since I came across the circlet, and I'm already seeing remarkable changes. My mind has become a sponge, soaking up knowledge and retaining it with ease. I can tackle spells, no riddle is beyond my grasp. It's like a veil has been lifted from my eyes, revealing the world of crystal clarity. Thus far, I've not experienced any negative side effects, but only time will tell.
The circlet gave her great power, but at quite the cost. Or that
The
much.
spell of Comprehend Languages lasts for, what, an hour? We'll check.
I think it's an hour. Wait, no, hold on.
Pretty sure it's an hour.
Thought it was.
I believe it's so as well.
Yeah,
Just
it's an hour.
confirm. All right, cool. You get through several of these entries before the spell fades.
But it does fade. Okay.
Wait, it's not going to take you an hour to read 15 pages.
No.
No.
It will not. I'm a slow reader. Leave me alone.
It's fine.
You through
I
it?
mean, Sir Star is. That's
Fair
all. I truly believe that you could read 15 pages in an hour.
Oh, certainly, yes. I'm just kidding.
But
Yeah,
just to be clear, this series of entries is describing one item in
one
particular?
item. The very final entry is discussed them attempting to find more items.
Yeah.
But yes, it describes a crown or a circlet. It's referred to multiple different things. I have more entries, but you also see a series of doodles in the margins, as well as a shopping list, as well as some stuff. It seems to be a journal that was used by somebody for more than just this information.
Well, congratulations, friends. If this is the sort of thing I think it is, we're about to have ourselves a series of fetch quests.
Are you you through those pages?
Yes. But the book will need more magic.
Oh yeah. Let's see if this works.
Not sure what other object.
Talon,
Uh-huh.
are you looking over Sir Star's shoulder while he's reading this?
Yeah.
Give me a history roll, please.
I mean, yeah, they
Okay.
were next to each other.
Yeah.
$17.
That circlet looks familiar. You've seen it. Recently, actually. Well, time is weird. In fact, you've all seen it. It was being worn by one of the council members of Spire
Oh.
in a future timeline.
Hey, wait a minute. Wasn't that being worn by a person in Spire, one of the council people we met with?
I think so. It was...
You
Which
might be
one,
right.
DM? Cool.
Pulling their name up now, sorry about that. Did not think you would have a 4th level transmutation spell on your hand.
I'm getting ready to use a
Definitely
third
wasn't.
level one.
Say again?
Getting ready to use a third level one.
Awesome. I will give you their name in a moment. But yeah, go for it. Use the third one and I'll give you their name.
Yeah.
When
I will use the Bandora this time.
Mhm.
Play a little ditty, a little do something that sounds like flying.
Sure.
And cast fly, and then touch the book.
Okay. Casting fly into the book.
Yeah.
It does not have... It does consume the spell, but no more pages are revealed.
Interesting. It takes powerful magic to reveal things in this.
I wonder if it wants other schools of magic of a similar power level, you know?
I've already tried illusion, or not illusion. tried. I guess I
mending
cast
is a
divination on
transmutation, so-
myself,
Yeah,
but that's kind
I
of how
think if you-
divination works.
right. I don't think you can target the book with it.
I wonder if I try to locate it?
Try that. Yeah, give it a shot.
If you want to. I do think it needs to be more powerful than that
Yes.
spell you just cast, the fly one.
I think so. Yeah.
I don't have anything else then.
Well, I could try to.
When we
I
get
don't
back
know.
to Rosebark, we can talk to Zeus. He has magic of similar power to you, Tala.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
can
that's a
try
great
casting
idea.
some spells into it. Yeah.
Because I don't want to. I don't know what's gonna happen between here and then.
Right. Exactly. Let's save our last bits just in case, and then book's not going anywhere. So
Yeah. Hopefully.
hopefully we'll have time to look at it.
Alan Had is the name of the counselor who
Bitch.
you saw wearing it. Potentially. He is potentially a bitch. This is true.
He was a bitch.
I mean,
He may be
he
a bitch.
will
for
be a
all we
bitch. He
know.
will be. You don't know if he was a bitch, but you know he will be someday.
Mm-hmm.
Time travel's weird.
Well, he
No,
was.
I know
us.
what he was to us. Yeah, like it's not about time travel. It's about our past. It's quite clear, actually.
Okay. He was a bitch, but he will also may soon be a bitch.
He was a bitch, and he also will be one. That is correct. The most correct.
Oh, time travel's dumb. Why did I do this to myself?
Why did you do this to yourself?
I don't know. Glutton for
Because
punishment,
you
I guess.
thought it would be cool.
Yep, that's what I get for thinking. Cool. So, yeah, you find out.
That really hated you, Burke. Like really hated you. I'm pretty sure it was him.
Possible. Memories are fuzzy, but perhaps Sebra's champion? No. Tyr.
Yeah.
Most of Tyr.
Mm. Yeah. I don't know. Seems like we found her personal journal. Whatever that means.
Agreed.
Maybe the professor wanted you to find it because he wanted you to find the things in it.
It seems so. I haven't received a response from him. Of course, I haven't slept yet, so we'll see if anything happens tonight, but I was thinking the same. We need to reveal the rest of the words.
And then it will point us towards things that perhaps will help us, do all the crazy bullshit we think we need to do.
Oh, you mean all the near impossible things that stand in front of us?
Yeah, so he was like, you know what? To my most loyal follower, I'm going to do a favor. Here's some very cool stuff that if you can find it, will help you on your journey. And we're like, you're a god, presumably with all-seeing powers or whatever, and you couldn't just be like, hey, there's this sweet circlet in this geographical location if you want to go get it.
Surely it could have been easier.
Yeah, but that's always how it is, isn't it? He's probably up there like, if you can't get a circlet, then you probably can't save the world, so...
It builds character, they'd say.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Though this does, to our credit, have a direct effect on him, whether or not we succeed.
He has his own machinations.
Mm-hmm.
As always.
As always. Well, we'll see where this takes us. Once we read the rest of it, of course.
For now, I'm looking forward to a meal.
Dinner and a bath and a bandage for my head.
Burke,
Yes.
how are you doing?
Conflicted. Also, Ian, the player, is yelling at my dog because he keeps barking, and that's definitely going to pick up on audio.
Haida! You're an official part of, your official pet of the show.
Animal companion.
Animal
Oh,
companion of the
it makes
show.
Mm-hmm.
Dog of inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
He seems to have calmed down. I'm doing fine.
Well, I'm here to help and to listen.
Glad you're here.
And you, Burke. You were pretty big in there.
Yeah, that's new.
That'll be tactical.
Mm-hmm. It's already been tactical. It's incredible. I didn't know you could fire lash things.
I keep secrets.
Yeah.
Don't we all?
Not really. But I think that makes me the strange one, maybe.
Abnormality, for sure.
Yeah. It's funny, I think, that shake-up in the river changed us a little bit. All of us. But anyway, that's a conversation for another time, maybe.
To Rosebark?
Yeah.
To Rosebark.
All right. The four of you pick up your sled. Your, I guess, package of prototypes, corpses.
What are we going to do with these? We're going to just bring them back to the mayor's house and put them in the spare bedroom? Or should we, put them somewhere?
They would cause a stir.
Right, I don't want people poking at them.
I'll store them. Once I'm fixed.
We're going to have to get you fixed quick. We should track down Kestrel, I think.
That
I
is
agree.
ideal.
Maybe tomorrow, Talon, you could send him You've already sent him a message, haven't you? Did you send him a message last time?
I did, but I don't think I said anything to anyone
Okay.
because the message only comes to me. So I
Right,
actually
right.
did when we were fighting those Warforged. And he
Oh,
said,
that's right.
interesting, and he would meet us in Rosebark.
Oh,
Huh.
okay.
Or something to that
Good.
effect.
Oh,
Good.
easy. Thank you, Talon.
Yeah.
So he's
I
not...
figured it'd be the best thing to do for you, Burke.
I actually wonder if that's one thing you've already changed then. We've already changed. By not having him go to wherever he went before. Where he lost you, Burke. On a boat, I think you said?
Haven't a clue.
Okay, I might be just making that up. But anyway, you were separated at some point. I wonder if by having him come to Rosebark, we've put him on a different path already. One where he maybe doesn't... Whatever happens to him doesn't happen.
Maybe.
Worth a shot.
There's 2 Burks.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
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 Awesome.
I think only one of them's really you.
Yeah.
I think the
That's
other
all.
one he built as like a buddy, like to remind himself of you. If that
He's
makes
not
any sense.
awake. Yeah. It's not the same. I mean, it might be the same body. You look an awful lot like him. But then again, if you've known each other for literally forever, you know?
This will be interesting.
I wonder if I should do some work on that.
On that.
No, I'm trying to think of how to say it. Like, no, none of that. I'm not an artificer.
3 words, Vesper.
Mind transfer scroll. It remains unfinished. Maybe I understand? More than before.
Nice.
What I'm trying to say is that scroll that we're going to eventually have to use to put Zeus's current mind in his other body, which is going to be a messy affair because are we going to have a meat puppet? I don't want to think about that yet, but it's not finished yet, and I think I'm going to need to spend some time finishing it, probably get some help. And I think I might have a better understanding of magic. Like, going backwards through the river of time set something in my brain right. It sounds insane, but, you know, we also went insane, so maybe that's...
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Wait.
Better than accounting.
Yeah,
We found
Little
new
bit of-
truths on our way back to sanity.
exactly.
We're
So I'm
back to
thinking that-
sanity.
Yeah. You're taking the long way, darling. It's okay.
I didn't say we'd completed our way back to sanity.
We're on the journey.
But
But,
Zeus is here, right?
he is here, yeah.
And he's also in Nocturna.
I think so. Maybe he's disappeared from there. It's possible. We haven't checked.
Yeah.
It's probably fine.
Like, do we need to merge the minds, whatever?
Well, I think our original plan was to eventually have him as sort of an inside man once we'd done enough work, right? It'd probably be a long time from now.
Okay.
But when eventually we need to get into the farm to break your mum out,
Yeah.
it would be helpful to have him in there with all the knowledge that he currently has, and then we take them both out.
Hopefully not too long because that date, there's a specific date for that.
There is a specific date, yeah, exactly.
So then, will their bodies also merge? I don't understand. Will one of them just fall down?
Right, or will they swap, and so we'll have a not yet... what's the word when you're part of a religion, or you're like in a cult, and then you like get out of it? There's like a specific word for that. Like, it's not de-radicalized, it's something close to that. Anyway.
Death.
Yeah.
Anyway, when you know, you're not out of the mindset yet. I hope we don't have that kind of Zeus on our hands. I don't know what will happen. We can try to figure it out, though.
Yeah, that's a strange one.
Between Zeus having knowledge of time, magic, and a way to talk to a god of time, and my academic understanding of magic, I'm hoping we can finish the scroll and then keep it for that. But anyway, the whole point of this being, if we finish it, I can maybe find somebody to make a copy of it. And if we need to merge the Burks, and Burke's okay with that, it's also possible, that's all.
Why merge? 2 Burks better.
You know, that's a fair fucking point, actually. 2 of you would make my fucking day. You'll have 6 words together. That would be double what you've got now, and I think, a full sentence.
And one of you'd make a really good ladder.
One 12-foot tall Burke standing on the shoulders of a second 12-foot tall Burke. All I'm saying, couldn't get us out of anywhere. Keep us out of anywhere.
Well, let's go then.
Amazing. Okay.
As the group gets close to Rosebark, Sir Star would cast Pass Without Trace on everyone.
Okay. Very good.
It should be a bit easier for you to hide the bodies now, Burke.
We can put them up in the roof of that barn Rogers was staying in, that abandoned barn. Not on the roof, in the hayloft is what I meant to say.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Is there... Can we not just take him in town?
I mean, there's not really a
It's-
reason, but,
It's probably fine.
Probably.
you know, we've already drawn... What more attention can we draw to ourselves at this point, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of
Alright.
think the more attention, the
Dangerous
better
question.
here. I mean, just in Rose Park.
Yeah. That's fair. You know, alright. If you're alright with it, Burke.
Fine by me.
Okay. We'll just take them in. Shadow, are you alright pulling this where people can see you, besides us?
He gives you a bit of a headbutt.
I rub his ears.
Yep.
Alright. To town!
All right.
Sneaky. No, not sneaky. We don't need to be sneaky.
You all sneak in the front door and wave to
Right.
people sneakily.
Right. The guard's like,
Do they see us?
If you want to come inside, you gotta, like, show up.
You gotta knock.
Going through a hole in the wall.
God forbid there's a hole in the wall. Though you... Give me a perception check. All y'all. Go.
That is good.
That was gonna be good, and then it wasn't.
Roll the one.
3.
Man, you are killing these ones today.
Yep.
12.
12.
20.
20 good.
20 is good.
23.
23 is good. Burke,
Nice.
what's your one totally add up to?
8.
Love it.
That's good.
Yeah. Plus 7 is pretty good. You and Vesper don't notice much, but Talon and Sir Star, you do notice that the lines, the ruby lines of power that run through the outer wall of Rosebark are gently pulsing. As you are getting later into the night, it's becomes more obvious as that is one of the main light sources, or there's not a whole lot of light sources to obscure that. But you notice along the southernmost wall, the wall's pulsing itself, and maybe it's a bit further out than it was. Maybe. So you notice. You enter to the southern gate, and you are welcomed in. The walls do not react to you in any fancy way, and nothing stops you from coming inside. Where y'all heading?
Probably back to the mayor's house.
It's been a long day.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. You head back in, carrying your corpses on sleds. Thankfully, your pass without trace stops you from visibly disturbing the ground, so where it would cause deep furrows in the road, you don't.
Ooh,
Good use
cheat
of that
code.
spell.
Cheat
Exactly.
code.
Let's not destroy the road. Perfect. Which I think is a very funny side effect of that spell.
Right.
So yeah, you drag these bodies with you to the mayor's estates, Rosewood Place. It's already getting to be rather late into the evening. 9 or 10 p.m. People are kind of mostly turned in for the night. You hear, some small... there's some buildings that are still open. There are some taverns that are... you can hear music or rowdy drinking, maybe a little bit of fighting here and there. Nothing over out of the ordinary. As you head back to Rosewood Place, things are pretty quiet.
Melrose Place.
I couldn't stop
Melrose.
thinking it. I was like, oh, that's why it sounds familiar. Okay.
Damn it.
It's fine. It will sound familiar to other people too, which is like a good thing. It activates the good part of their brains,
Assuming they like what that's from. It's a show,
Well,
right? In the 90s?
Yeah. But they don't have to like it. It will activate the remembering part of their brain.
Remember me!
Yes, just like that.
Just like that.
Perfect.
But,
Alright.
yeah, I'm gonna take a bath and... Well, I'm gonna find a place to put the Warforged. Not in any room that any of us are sleeping in, like, just in case.
Just in case.
Just in case.
I mean, within Rosewood Place... Damn it,
There's
now
a
I'm
prison
hearing
below,
too. Son of
isn't
a biscuit.
They have, like, a basement.
I
So,
believe there was a prison there. Like
There
there's
is.
something like that
there
nearby.
was. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
there absolutely is. Which can pull up all of our maps so we can look at said lovely place. But yes, there is a fort where the local constabularies live and work, and there also is holding cells.
There was, like, holding cells in the mayor's basement, at least one.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's where the werewolf was.
See.
I don't. Werewolf. Yes, there also are some. There is a small one in there as well.
Yeah. Just shove them all in there.
All right.
Stand them up.
If there's a criminal in
Birds.
there already, we just absolve them of their sins and send them their way.
Right. I understand, sir, that you killed 14 people, but, like, you can go.
I'm just picturing from stupid Hot Fuzz. What's all these corpses doing in this prison cell? No one tells me nothing. And the guard has no idea why he's there.
Just the one swan, actually.
Oh, I need to watch that again. It's very good.
It's one of the all-time greats.
It's
Anyway.
such a good movie.
Yeah.
You're able to get in. You are given, leave to do so with a little bit of fast-talking communication. Give me a persuasion roll. Whoever wants to talk their way into putting these mental things into a prison.
Sure.
You see this crack on my head? They did that. We're gonna put them in there.
But the dead.
Yeah, they're also
That's-
not actually dead. They're more like deactivated.
They're simply sleeping, as far as we know.
Yeah, and we have people coming to see them. But in case they get back up, they'll be in here and safe, instead of in the rooms where they can get to people.
Mm-hmm.
Make sense?
Yeah. What was that roll?
That was a 28.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. Yeah. All right. Just want to make
Okay.
sure.
Thanks,
Check.
appreciate it.
Yeah. And they, you pile some corpses into a holding cell, and lock them up, and they're gonna be chilling there for however long.
Are they
However
corpses
long.
or scrap metal? I'm not sure which.
Sorry. Say again.
Said, are they corpses or scrap metal?
I think that's offensive to someone. Burke, is that offensive?
No.
Okay. Okay, boss. Not a hate crime.
I mean, we'd do it with literally anybody else's body who we thought might stand back up within a moment's notice. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, I was more referring to them as scrap metal versus corpses, but moving on.
They're
good.
people.
Bodies
Like,
are...
this is clearly established. We've talked about this many times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Or
but
forged as people.
is the inert body actually a corpse? I don't think it is. It's not made of
No.
flesh.
To D&D's credit, all corpses are referred to as objects, so it's really truly equalizing in this case.
I mean, for all yes, that's true. For all magic casting purposes, they're just objects.
Corpses are objects, not people, so
I
it's all
don't
the
think
same.
we can raise these
Don't
as
objectify
undead.
my corpse.
No, because they're missing body parts. We'd
Yeah.
need
So
very
scrap
high
it.
level magic to do it, but it might be possible. Anyway,
Yep, that is a whole weird.
locked up next.
Yep, next indeed. Okay. And y'all have your nights. I hear Vesper has a bath plan in her future.
Yeah, I'm gonna check in with somebody, be like, my sister's not back yet. No, all right.
Yep, that's pretty much how that conversation goes. Norris Padre.
That's all right.
My sister took them to
Indeed.
see the vineyard. So
Yep, that's correct.
It is
Okay,
sleep
great.
time.
All right, cool. You guys are able to take yourself get yourselves washed, cleaned, and sleeped. Is there anything else you want to do before the next morning? Let me know. Otherwise, we can pick up here in the morning.
Oh, good.
Rest.
carry on.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So the
Slept.
correct day. Slept. Next morning, y'all arrive. Hey, it's Sabre Day. Woo, Sabre Day. Yeah, you all awaken, rested, refreshed. According to weird D&D physics, all your wounds are magically gone. It's amazing what a good night's
Yep.
sleep will do. Thanks,
Yeah.
D&D.
Thank God.
You're welcome. Do it for my peoples.
Any weird dreams?
For you? Probably.
Oh no, well, I'm used to having weird dreams.
Yeah, there's this weird one about a tree that kept trying to be your date for a prom of some sort, which is weird because you didn't really have a prom at your high school or high school. So
Didn't have a high school.
yeah,
Yeah. And I keep telling him that I can't date him because I don't date maples, not because he's a tree.
but correct. Yes,
Yeah,
it's this
yeah.
weird kind of racist thing against maples specifically.
Well, it's okay. Why is that the problem here?
Because we're sweeter. Don't date sweet trees, okay? Which, all right. Anyways, Sir Star, for you, you don't get a full-on conversation as you did last time. But you do. No, let me rephrase that. After you fall asleep, your eyes awaken. Or nope, your eyes open. You're still sleeping, and you see the professor at a rather ornate desk. The desk is carved out of and fitted together of multiple different types of wood, and upon its surface you see pieces in wood as well as what looks to be a battlefield of some sort. And it looks to be kind of like kind of Risk. A large map with different areas, though it is no map that you recognize. No map that you've ever seen. Not of Alaemyr, at least. At his left, there is an angel that you've seen before. A deep brown skin beauty with flowing white wings and a long curling horn. A twin to the one that you wear around your neck. She is whispering in his ear. He says something to her and she nods, bows very deeply, and poofs away. You see another figure come and speak to him. This one is wrapped in spider silk. Not as if it were cloth, but just flowing gauze that almost make her appear wispy and almost ephemeral. She bows deeply to him. He hands her 2 folded pieces of paper, and she sends off, and she speeds off. He looks at you, and smiles. My paladin. Good evening.
Good evening, my god. The first step has been completed. But I need more powerful magic.
What you found was... Our world is far more complex than you know. And what you have found is a piece of a puzzle that will help greatly. That circlet was hidden from me. And to be able to find it is a great benefit. At least know what it looks like now. This is a task that I have that must be completed. It is something that it will be difficult for you to assist with in any grand way from the material plane.
I will assist however I can.
That circlet is something that must not fall into the wrong hands. Get it, protect it. Do not lose it. There are other objects of power that are being collected, and we must ensure balance. I'm sorry, I'm not making much sense. But what I'm
I've
speaking of...
come to expect some of that.
Our purpose in this place, and he kind of motions around to where he is currently seated. As you look around you, it's a grand... looks like a grand ornate chamber, but as you look up into the sky around you, you see that there are hundreds of feet in the air above you is not open sky, but are stalactites. You're in a massive cave system with what looks like monsters in cages hanging from the ceiling. Yeah, that's a minotaur. It's in a cage on the ceiling. Beyond the material plane, what I do is ensure balance between the gods themselves. That balance is threatened. And that must be rectified.
I appreciate your work.
And I yours. If you are able to obtain this object, keep it away from an enemy. If I tell you their name, you will be targeted. There are certain divine protections in place that conflicts between my kind. Our champions stay out of it unless they are certain prerequisites are met.
Have I seen this crown on someone's head before?
He smiles. If you have, I could not tell you.
I see.
We are playing a careful game of keeping to the letter of the law.
We walk a careful line.
We do. And as my champion, we traverse the same paths and we seek the same ends. There is something of me I want you to have. In the capital of the city of the elves, find my church, find my temple. A piece of myself is there, and you may have this. I recommend expanding your repertoire to percussion. You may find it useful in the
I
future.
know someone that could help me with that.
He smiles at you. Good. The crown itself, you of course are welcome to use, as long as you keep it safe. Just... it is being targeted. Protect it for as long as you can.
What about the side effects? I read about a great pain in this journal.
He stands, and as he does, the entire place that you are in fuzzes and shifts, and everything kind of blurs around you. And suddenly you're standing in a manor, or an estate. You are in a hallway, maybe 8 feet wide. There are windows every 4 to 5 feet that are displaying different scenes. And he walks down the hallway and begins to kind of look through each window. You see one is... there is a dragon bending down to whisper in the ear of a small humanoid. As you pass by another one, you see a circling of stars that pulse in a rhythmic way that almost seems like language. If you could just stay... Nope, don't keep walking. And you are compelled to continue forward. Another one you see... King of Tyr in a rather compromising position with a number of young men and women. And he keeps walking until he stops on a window. Of a cloaked figure. Their flowing green cloak embossed with the same symbol on the back of the book. They're facing away, and he reaches out and touches the window. His eyes close for a moment and looks at you. afraid those side effects are due to a shrinking of capacity. These are shortcomings of the body. Imagine you have a great cask of ale, and it is full. And then suddenly the cask is much smaller. What happens to all of the ale inside?
Well, if the ale itself doesn't change in volume, it spills.
What this circlet does is it makes your mind much larger. So what you can comprehend, think, and do your body accommodates that. Once that's removed, it's a shock.
Malinda.
One of the many mirrored surfaces in this place. And as he motions to it, the image beyond it blurs and shifts. And you see a beautiful, warm, tropical beach with a makeshift tent of flowing, billowing fabric laid out upon it. There is a bed on 4 posts and with a towel upon it. There are 2 individuals there that have some natural oils and are standing with the hand out. Looks like waiting for a customer to come to receive a massage.
Does
So if
it
you took-
seem like he can get there?
If you touch the mirror, you get to live that memory.
Oh, I see. Yes, he touched. Yeah, sorry, I said that. He touches the mirror.
Yeah, so you...
He walks over.
Yep. So you see yourself walking over. You are quite a bit shorter than you normally are, with legs that are much more slender and hairless than you recognize. Your body doesn't quite feel like your own, but the sensation of relaxing, massaging, and pampering, you certainly don't mind. It is a wonderful way to spend the evening. So you wake up the next morning. So yeah, no weird dreams for anybody. Yeah. How's Burke doing?
Burke has just taken up residency in a closet, basically.
what
Just
is he-
to heckin' think.
Yeah, well, I guess he'll wait till he gets some dialogue from some PCs of what he's thinking about.
Yeah.
Get up in the morning at
Sure.
a normal hour.
Mhm.
See if my sister is back yet.
Okay. As you look, you find somebody and ask. She is not.
Then, like, start to go about the day, you know, get ready to talk with people, what have. and eventually notice that Burke's not around. And set out to go find him.
Burke, have you left the closet?
Eventually, you would.
Okay.
He understands the concept of breakfast at the very least.
It's like that's where they're gonna be.
Right.
That's where you imbibe weird, crushed up dead things.
Delicious.
Mm.
Burke has absolutely imbibed weird, crushed up dead things. Many
They weren't-
times.
They weren't dead when they put them in him. That's different.
That's simply untrue.
Not for sustenance. That's just weird.
Yeah, that's the weird part. He has
Thank
just
you.
photosynthesized.
Radisynthesize.
Yep. But once everybody has arisen, Well, I don't know what that thought was going to be, but anyway. So we have some time today. Do we want to spend it trying to figure out more of this book? Because we don't have anything else pressing. At least until my sister gets back. In which case we'll start, doing Hartford Hall things.
Orchestrals here.
Orchestrals here. Yeah, that too. We actually shouldn't all leave. Because we don't know when he's going to show up.
Well, I did have another strange dream.
Oh yeah?
I got to speak to my god again.
Okay.
And he impressed the importance of finding the objects in this book and protecting them. I'll need to make sure they don't fall into the wrong hands.
Did you ask him about the other objects in it, or just the circlet?
Just the circlet. These things had been hidden from him, and I will need to do the work in revealing more of these words somehow. But in part, I also need to go to one of his temples. Inspire.
Oh. Yeah, exactly.
Maybe we head there sooner rather than later. While he works to maintain balance outside of our realm, I must do the same here.
So, go ahead. Yeah. Do we know? Are we in a position yet where we feel like we can negotiate with the people of Spire? With the Council of Spire, I suppose, more specifically. Okay. Yeah, we do. DM, what do we know? I guess what do I know specifically, and maybe the others will have heard a thing or two about this as well. So we know that Spire has cut themselves off from the rest of this part of the continent since the Cold War, right?
Not literally true, but like politically certainly, right?
Right.
So they have
What
not.
is-
Good.
So my question is, what does that mean specifically? Are they not letting people in and out of the capital city? Are they just not making new deals, but they're honoring their old ones? Are they what's the details there?
So the details. Why don't you give me a history roll? Let's see how well you paid in geopolities. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you remember from school?
I rolled 2 12s, so 20 total.
Oh, doubles. Good.
Doubles means roll again?
Yes, it does. I'll take the lower roll though.
Okay.
That doesn't work that way. Yeah.
Oh,
So
was a 12.
amazing. So what you recall from the way that it was taught to you when you were younger, the delicate political dance that is the Tyr's relationship with Spire. Spire has chosen to maintain a position of non-involvement politically in order to maintain their neutrality. They have not engaged in any new or potentially political engagements with Spire, with Tyr, its nations or its representatives. From what you know and understand, Spire has many cities within its nation that still do and still can interact with the capital. Spire City is not the only city of note, and there still exists trade within their empire. Here is kind of persona non grata. They are staying uninvolved, and in order to maintain neutrality and a position of apparently non-aggression with Nocturna, they have stayed out of any and all political inquiries from Tyr. So, yeah, people have decided, like, they have turned away diplomats, they've turned away anybody that claims that they're from there. Only very select people are able to get in with proper documentation.
So it's my specific question of, could we... They haven't like closed their gates to all Tyrian visitors necessarily. It's more they've closed their gates to anybody who is from Tyr and doesn't have a really fucking good reason that has nothing to do with the war to come in.
People are stopped at the gates, and yeah, if you already have an invitation, you're able to come in. But generally, it's not anybody from Tyr.
Right. They're not doing anything like that. So theoretically, we could get it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's a back half of that question. What the fuck was it gonna be?
Love when that
Doesn't matter.
happens.
I'll think of it later. Yep. Get a long ass important explanation. You go, okay, great. Nope, that's all I had, I guess. But Vesper will say, so we can probably get in. At least you can, and then you can sweet talk them into letting the rest of us in, presumably.
Mm-hmm. That's the hope.
Yeah, I can certainly make a convincing case for, the family business if need be, but let's hope it doesn't come to that. We have a lot of information, and our goal is to simply convince them to abandon their neutrality. Is that it? It's a good goal. I just want to make sure that's the only thing we want from them before we agree to go forward.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
And I think once they see and understand where we came from, because when we were there before and we told them we'd traveled through time, they did something to check, and sure enough, they found we did.
Yep.
I think something similar may have to happen.
If it proves our point, then so be it. I mean, we'll sit in that zone of truth thing that Sestar can do, right? Maybe one of them can also do it. Like, should be theoretically pretty easy to prove that we're not lying. It's just more about what we can offer them in exchange.
Right.
Other than, I don't know, I guess I just fear that we're avoiding a terrible future. It's not going to be enough, even if it's the truth.
I think it will be.
Okay. I don't. Yeah, yeah. I just didn't think we'd be going there this early.
We have
There's nothing.
annals of knowledge from them between now and then.
Mm-hmm.
And I think when confronted with their own writing,
Mm-hmm.
it may be a different story. And how desperate it truly is, knowing that Spire itself is... Some of its layers are stuck in that black haze.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't
another
s-
thing we have to do.
Stop
Well,
that.
y'all are sitting down for food at the front, for food this morning, right now, right where this discussion's happening. Sorry, talking. Right order, please.
I don't know how to say these things in front of a bunch of people that might be able to hear it.
All good.
Probably not.
Yeah.
We're probably.
We've probably
Congregated
by
This is
this
again.
all
point
just
done
pillow
bringing our
talk.
food back
Yeah.
to the room
Sure.
with us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, there's a knock on your door while you're talking.
Bert stands by the door and raises his hammer.
I'll get it.
Yes.
There's someone demanding to speak to Burke. Sir, I believe that's you. He seems quite insistent.
Who is it?
He just kept screaming your name. Looks remarkably like you. Tall, shiny, silver fella.
Cool. Great. Thank. Almost did a fourth word there. Thanks. Stop myself.
Right.
All right. Thanks. And Burke will just like push past him without ceremony.
Okay. And
I'm gonna go get him for you. Did you want to deal with him?
I think that's actually where we're going to end our chapter this evening.
It's something else I wanted to ask.
Go ahead.
It's about Spire. Nope. It
No?
was an entirely different track. Well, it wasn't an entirely different track. Talon mentioning the Dark Shadow is
Oh.
going to send me off on a different track, but it's fine.
Apologies. Is there anyone you wanted to say before the knock on the door came?
Yeah,
I
my
can do
point
that.
being that the other thing, and she'll pull out of whatever bag they've got it in, the documentation on the Shadow Mage. We should probably talk to this guy. I'll try to.
Ooh.
Mm.
Also good.
Yeah.
Bastions fall off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the knock at the door. Well,
And then knock on the door. Yeah.
unless somebody else wants to respond to it, but
Nope.
that's all I was going to say.
Which I actually have the dossier to give you guys as well.
A real document.
A real documente.
Dossier.
Dossier. Sethi Ruff. All right. Well, this brings our chapter to a close. But before you guys go, I actually need your help. So our lovely players have been awesome tonight, but we got to know who was the most awesomest. So actually, right now there is a live poll on Patreon for anybody who you think deserves a Destiny point. What is a Destiny point, you ask? I'm not going to tell you. No, yes, I will. Destiny points are kind of a resource that we use in this game, in addition to what is part of the core rulebooks of the game that we are playing. It can do things like succeed in certain tasks, make sure make the impossible happen, help change the world. There's a lot of cool things you can use them for. And they're pretty coveted resources. So you guys can vote on who you think is the awesomest if you hop on to our Patreon. Link in the dibbly-doo down below. Whoever gets the most votes gets the shiny new one. And we will figure that out between now and poll will be open till probably tomorrow. And whoever gets the most votes will get it. So yeah. Thank you, Mortals and Monsters, for venturing with us into the world of Alaemyr. We're really excited that you've been with us tonight. And don't forget to hop on our socials down below. And we can't wait to see you soon. Our next episode will be on Monday, March 20th. We'll be there. But until then, keep your quills sharp, your eyes wide. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hasta. Good night. Post a link in the chat.
Post a link in the chat.
Post the poll link in the chat.
Oh, do that now. Yeah. I'll do that now.